Good morning, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora matrix. My people, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, or the white man's faith. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? My people, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every minute of that protest. Unfortunately, there is nothing particularly important that I should bring to your attention. And as you know, after I have protested, and after I have brought to your attention in things that happened in my protest, it is always my desire to bring to you something from the Word of the Most High God. And for the past couple of months, we have been addressing the topic, who are the Caucasians? And for the past few weeks, I've shown you how the Caucasians had tampered with the scriptures. And from the scriptures, they created a Bible. And in the Bible, there are many lies that the Caucasians have put in it that did not have a place in the scriptures of the Most High God. And the only objective for the Caucasians creating the Bible is so that they can re-enslave the Israelites, the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the children of the transatlantic slave trade, and by extension, the entire world. My people, I show you how cunning these people was. On Wednesday, the 4th of September, I showed you how the Caucasians changed the entire meaning and perception of the book of Revelation just by replacing one two-letter word with another two-letter word. They replace by with of, and it changed the whole dynamics of the entire book of Revelation. Remember I told you that in Revelation 1 verse 1 it says, the revelation of Jesus Christ. It is not the revelation of Jesus Christ. And for centuries, preachers who have addressed issues in Revelation try to impose Jesus Christ in the book of Revelation. But it is the revelation by Jesus Christ which was given to him by the Father, Yahweh. And that substitution of one two-letter word with another changed the way people perceive Revelation, the way people understand Revelation, and the way people taught the book of Revelation. My people, today I'm going to expose another lie in the book of Revelation chapter 1. And let us get right into it now. In Revelation chapter 1 verse 4, John says, John, to the 7 churches in Asia. Now, remember earlier in our studies, we have learned that the church is where pagan Roman went to worship their pagan god, especially the sun and the planets. And we also saw that the Caucasians introduced the church by putting it in the mouth of the alleged Son of God, Jesus Christ. But we know Jesus Christ is not the Son of God. Yahweh is the Son of God. Jesus is whom the Caucasians create so that they can lie in the name of the Son of God. Why? Because the Most High God will not allow them to lie in his Son's name, which is Yahweh. So we see the Caucasians say that Jesus introduced the church when he says, Peter, on you I will build my church, and the gates of hell will never prevail against it. Remember, Jesus Christ did not come to share a new doctrine. But he come to show us that the prophets and the scriptures can be lived out in our life. He said, I did not come to destroy the laws of the prophet, but I came to fulfill them. Now, what we have to remember here is none of the prophets spoke about a church. Why? Because the Most High God has nothing to do with a church. A church is where near Rome, the pagan Roman, the Caucasians, those people who the Most High say he hate, and he will hate forever. This is where they went to worship their gods, particularly the sun and the planets. So why will Jesus want to establish an institution of a pagan nation? When the Most High God in Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 3 and 4, gave us the prescription how we must deal with such. In Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 3 and 4, this is what the Most High says. You shall overthrow their altars. So why not overthrow the altars of the church? Why establish a church when the Most High say overthrow the altar? He says break down their pillars. That means if there are a building, when you remove the pillars from a building, what happens? The building collapses. Burn their groves with fire. Hew down their graven images of their gods and destroy the name of their gods. You have to remember that the Son of the Most High God knew the scriptures from cover to cover. Not the Bible, the scriptures. He knew everything that the prophet says. And he knew why they said it. So why would he now say, who says he didn't come to destroy the law of the prophets, but to fulfill them? Why is he now going against what the Most High God said to his servant Moses as it relates to pagan practices and pagan worships? It doesn't make sense. Yahweh never introduced a church. So the question you have to ask here is that why would the Most High God give to his son Jesus after he was resurrected messages for 7 churches? My people, this is also another lie of the Caucasians. And this is the way they were validating the church. This is the way they were validating pagan worship under the name of Yahweh, the great creator of heaven and earth, who says that he must not have any God but him. We must remember that Revelation chapter 1, from verse 4 go down, spoke about 7 churches and 7 angels to look after those churches. But now that we have concluded that is not churches, what was John speaking about before the Caucasians changed his words? My people, all through the scriptures, the Most High always speak about nations. He said nation will rise up against nations. He spoke about the Israelite nations, and he told the Israelites, don't follow the practice of the other nations around you. So the Most High God did not give Yahweh his son a message about churches to give to John. He gave him a message about nation, and he was given about 7 nations on the earth, my people. No matter how you twist it, no matter how you turn it, there is only several nations on this earth. And everyone have found a progenitor in one of the 7 nations. The 7 nations on the earth. The first one is the Africans. All of the countries in Africa, all of the tribes in Africa represent one nation. It does not matter which country you're from. You are one nation. You are the African nation. Then there are the Asians nation. Those are Chinese, the Tibetans, the Filipinos, the Japanese, and all of those people. They are one nation. Remember, a nation is a group of people that has a common ancestry. The Indians, they are one nation. The Sri Lankans, the Pakistanis, the Bangladeshis, and all of those people, they are one nation. And they have the Arab nation. They have the Polynesian nation, they have the Israelite nation, and they have the Samis. The Samis are the indigenous people of Europe. They are a nation unto themselves, and they are the Caucasians nation. But remember here, the Most High God only spoke about 7 nations. But there are 8 nations on the earth. Let me go into this. Remember, Malachi chapter 1 verse 2 to 4. The Most High said that he will hate the Caucasians nation, and he will hate the Caucasians nation forever. What is said there is the Edomites. And the Edomites of Bible times are the Caucasians of today. In Revelation chapter 13 verse 1 and 2, we saw the Caucasians nation came up in prophecy. And the devil, Satan, gave him his seat, his throne, and his great authority. So apart from the fact that the Most High don't have nothing to do with the Caucasians and hate them, and apart of the fact the Caucasians has already have an angel, which is Satan, the fallen angel, the father of the Caucasians. So some people may be tempted to say, what about the Arawaki nation? The Arawaki nation is the American native people, the Aztecs, the Incas, and all of those other native people of South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Those are the Arawaki nation. They are all Israelites. They are the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So another question we must ask here. The Most High, the God of creation, have an entire world with people scattered all over it. But he will send message to a group of people in Asia. 7 different messages to a group of people in Asia. And guess what? They are within about 50 square miles of each other. Remember, the Most High God most concerned about is the Israelites, the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. In today's world, the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade. So why didn't he send a message to the people who he loved, who he said he will love and he will love forever? The people who he's put his name upon, the people from whom Yahweh his son is supposed to be descended. Why didn't he send a message to them? It is because he never sent any message to any churches, any pagan institution. He didn't send any message to any people in Asia or in Turkey where these churches located. But he sent the message to the 7 nations around the world. And the message was that I have assigned an angel to direct your path to me. And angels, like the Caucasians have the devil, and the Most High sent an angel to every nation. And that angel is to bring us into righteousness and to lead us back to the Most High God. As I've been telling you, that every nation of the world have a part in the plan of salvation except the Caucasians. We know the Israelites, the children of the transatlantic slave trade. We are gods. David says that. We know the Caucasians. They are devils. We know that they share the same womb, the womb of Rebecca. They were twins in the same room, but they had different fathers. The Israelite father was Isaac, and the father of the Caucasians is Lucifer. He who planted a fertilized egg in Rebecca's womb and caused Esau to be manifested in Rebecca's womb. And so we have the Caucasians nation, the devils, and the Israelite nation, the gods of the earth. My people, every nation except the Caucasians nation have a part in the plan of salvation. The Indians, the Africans, the Asians, the Polynesians, the Samis, the Arabs, and the Israelites. We all are going to be a part of the earth made new. The Caucasians and all